miss my mom.
When you look back, do you think there are ways that this could have been handled differently?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I look at things in hindsight and I realized that there were other options besides murder, but I was so sheltered that I couldn't see them at the time.
She's the face.
This poor girl, that's the house that her mother was murdered in. When I first saw the story of this girl, I just went, what the heck was her mom's problem? Making her daughter feel like she was sick with all these diseases, making her act like a little child, putting her in a wheelchair, knowing deep down there was nothing really wrong with the daughter. She's the one that had the problem. Look at this. She's out of prison now. She's married. I don't think this girl is ever going to find happiness. Doesn't matter what she does. Because deep down, this girl will always suffer post-traumatic stress disorder, flashbacks of abuse, what her mom did to her, and then in the end, having ex-boyfriend go into the house and stab the mother to death. She even said herself she heard her mom even cry out for help. I think her mom comes from a Spanish background, so I feel like there was probably already some witchcraft going on in her family. I mean, you never know what type of mother you're going to be born to, but obviously Gypsy Rose did not have any luck. There's her ex-boyfriend that ended up murdering her mother, and he's in prison for a very long time because he's the one that is charged with first-degree murder. She, on the other hand, I mean, women are very calculating, and I think in a way too, she played a big part. I kind of feel bad for the guy, but again, too, when you meet someone like this, that probably has, you know, uh, it looks like she comes from a family of witches from her mom's side. I mean, look at her nose. So obviously, there's spirits. There's the man that she married after 3 years being in prison. That's her release. And now look, she's got 14 million followers. I mean, look at her. She's, who knows what is really inside that head of hers. Now she can come out and, pretend to be, who she really isn't. Like her mom told her to pretend to be who she wasn't really. I mean, when you have a mother that raises you up, in a very violent home, you're not going to grow up to be a pretty loving person. Come on, man. Look at this. But honestly, deep down, no one has ever talked about this. In the end, someone was going to end up being murdered. This is her TV series that we just passed by. And I mean, look at her straight face and all. Now she's talking about her life story because back then she couldn't really say anything. So it's good that she's coming out, really stating what really happened with her mom and in that house. I mean, I feel really bad for this girl, man. She will never be fine. I don't give a shit. She's married. She has kids. Oh my God. I don't know, man. That might be something she might want to look into, but she needs a lot of help. I think the best thing was for her not to come out so fresh, doing these documentaries, doing all these interviews. I think she's going to have now a TV series on her and her husband. She should have gone into hiding because she needs a lot of help. Her brain will never heal from this trauma. Like I said, she comes from a family of witches from her mom's side. She's going to have a dark life. Like, it's not going to be good. She's going to be suffering a lot in the brain. I'm telling you, man. You could just see it in her. And I don't know. I just think she should have gone into hiding a bit instead of just coming out and putting everything out there. And 14 million followers, wow. Like I said, someone was going to get killed in that family. Either it was going to be Gypsy or her mom. It was in the making. I'm telling you, it was in the making. So Gypsy had to make that choice. It's either my mom or it's going to be me. I mean, we come from homes where a lot of times we want to kill our parents because we want to get out of that abuse, that misery. We just don't want to live it anymore. And we're living it because of these parents. Like I said, you never know who you're going to be born to, who your mom's going to be and who your dad's going to be. But her dad walked out of her life. But still, I mean, he should have done something. He should have helped the daughter. And then the doctors, hundreds of doctors this girl used to see, and still not even one even saw that this was not right. She didn't have to suffer all this. She could have been helped at a very young age. And now she's got to live with demons in her head every day because of her mom. Look at her. Look at her mom. Her mom looks like she's possessed. She comes from a family of witches. I can just sense it. Good luck, Gypsy. I just think that, you know what, you should take some time off and heal yourself because you need a lot of healing, girl. You jumped into this very quickly, into marriage, social media. They're not going to help you. And it's, her mom manipulated her just like she manipulated, the police. It's sad, man, because, she does have her mom's DNA. So it kind of scares me that she might even grow up to be like her mom, in calculus ways. So, you know what? I don't know, man. Good luck, girl.